Hello, and welcome back to our final conversation with playwright Jared Sprowls. Listen as we discuss how it was exploring the show's potential and being able to produce unstable connections during the pandemic.
Speaking of the process, what was your experience with the process and how did you feel it helped you with your writing or helped you with kind of understanding this play, working with actors, not necessarily working with a director, but working kind of with me, who had some sort of vision as to what was going on, and working with a team to produce it?
Yeah. Well, when I was writing it and it was like during quarantine, I think I really started seriously um summer 2020. So we were out of the like deep lockdown. But I was still in this place of like I can't think about a full-length play. Like
Mhm.
my brain cannot handle that. It is mush right now. I can think of like 10 pages and no like and I needed something where I could see the ending of the scene and like be done and not be like where are we going from this. So that process, which luckily I was able to get from making these scenes, which was really rewarding and grounding in a time where I was like, ugh, like how do I write, how do I get up, how do I motivate myself when I like can't even leave my house, like, and no one's gonna see it for like however long. So then, part of the magic of technology is that we were able to um, gather virtually, and I really didn't want it to be a Zoom play. I think that it wasn't it. It
It
wasn't it
wasn't
for
it.
me. It wasn't it. Like the it. I think that I knew that I wanted some scenes to be where where people are not in the same place, and I wanted some scenes to be where they are.
Mhm.
So part of the audio was letting us like use our imagination to gather pretty quickly in the scene where they are. Like we could just hang and have fun and play around with this like voice acting,
Yeah.
um, I guess. And it was lovely. And it was all people that either I knew personally or you knew personally, who were just game and ready to do the work.
Yeah.
And
But I was so excited that we were finally able to get to collaborate because I think that you are such an interesting writer. You've just really taken the thoughts out of my own head sometimes and put them on paper, and I'm like, that those are words that I have said out loud, not to anyone, just to me, and I think that that's so interesting that you are able to just get there, and I feel like a lot of people have that experience. I know one of our other actors was like, "Jared, I'm so excited you wrote this line for me because I've always wanted to say this out loud."
yeah.
And so I think that that's really a really great thing.
That's what I hope for. That there are some plays where you're like, oh my God, that's my life, and like things that I've spoken and people are seeing it. And I sort of hope that people write my stuff and be like, oh my God, I think that all the time. And no one has like ever said it out
Mhm.
loud. And the other great thing about Zoom technology world is like we had people calling in from all over stuff. Like we can just work together
Yeah,
and figure that out. So that was fabulous as well.
it was. It was real. I will agree that that was great that we were able to work with such an interesting and diverse cast and just such talented people. Like it. Well, thank you so much, Jared, for having this conversation with me. It's been so great to talk to you. It's been so great to work with you. Any last thoughts you want to say or sign
No,
off?
that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jared.